Hello everybody, my name is Dr. Eva and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 3, playing as the Third Reich, or Germany, 40th episode. And because it's the 40th and we're gonna do it a little bit different in that we're still gonna play, of course, but we're gonna pause for a longer time at January 1st, 1941 to just show you around the world and see what the Axis powers are up to, especially the Far East. Someone wanted me to check out how Japan is looking. And of course, yes, our armies are going north, which is good. So let's just unpause and see where we are at. And we're still sinking so many transports, but trust me, I actually checked up on it because I was like, how many flippin' transports do they even have? And oh boy, they have a ton of them. Seriously, Britain is almost only building transports right now, which is in itself pretty good for us. I mean, we don't want them to not build them, really. So, but yeah, that's what they are all spending their IC on. It's on new of those. Actually, don't we have like 5 of them already here? Yeah, we do. So we're gonna keep this as is. Do we still need someone to go up here? Not really, no. We don't necessarily need someone to go to Kirkenes. And I mean, we do have some Finnish troops right next door. So I think we have garrisons in all of our ports, except for this one down here. And in Split we also have room. And of course on Crete, but how the hell are we gonna get anything to Crete right now? Yeah, I mean, the fact that Croatia isn't actually ours is splitting us off from putting troops up down here, which is a shame, because now we don't have an actual own port on the Mediterranean. But maybe once we can get Vichy France actually as ours, that might help. So for now, we're just gonna put this guy in Bayenne and attach you to the group in Melle. Oh, okay, so he's here, interesting. Yeah, so how far are you away? Where did we check this? This one, 147, and you are now 257, so it's possible, but we do need to move a little bit. Let's get someone with the least skill, like Zborzil. I think actually it should reach from Royan or from Créon. I think we're gonna try Royan first. So deploy there. And this means that with this HQ I can actually have double up on the border. You can come here and you can just move next door. So now we have a Panzer Division, and actually I need to check what kind it is before I put it down. So we can actually put it on a new group. So what do you have here? We have the 15th with Waffen SS and Tank Destroyer, and the 17th with Motorized and Motorized AA. Aha, so this one is going to Belgoraj. That would be the 6th Panzer Corps, which now has the 16th with the Waffen SS and the Tank Destroyer, the 18th with Motorized and Motorized AA. And of course, the highest possible, so we got him of Henrici. Okay, 2 more troops done, and getting more tank divisions is helpful to free up IC. And another transports, that's 3 transports so far, but they build them a lot and they build them really quickly. So, yeah, I mean, they have transport routes with like 23 at once. So, ooh, rocket carriage and sights is advanced. Gives us to the 1940, and that's March 14th, which we are going to do. Everyone down a bit. Whoa, so many. Go down, go down. Isotopes, and the torpedo, the acoustic one. It's almost in the top of the list, actually. Small air search radar is almost done. Yeah. Also, yeah, I mean, it might be cheating, but the UK is doing more research than we are, but they aren't like doing they don't have to do officers or espionage. Actually, intelligence, I think, priority-wise, we can now drop down on the USA, because we're not doing anything with them anyway. These priorities are down as well. Increasing threat, I don't think that's necessary anymore, so... Romania, we do want this to go on for now, at least. And then there's, of course, the UK, which we need more people. We're gonna stop supporting for now, so we can actually recover some espionage. And maybe then free up spies elsewhere. Or, well, just let us actually have a backlog without them doing anything. Okay, our army itself has arrived. Now the rest needs to go, and some of them are actually stuck without... without fuel in Krakow. Oh, actually, these are not these forces. These are these HQs that have no more fuel left. Oh, that's actually cool. Suppression... Where is that? Revolt risk. Eastern Azores. 1 escort, 1 transport. You can see the red and the yellow areas, and this means that there is some... suppression going on here. Likely rebels or partisans. So the suppression is at least working. Ah, Yakkeschwader and Lille. Okay, so they tried to fly over again, I guess. Oloron, yes, that's good. Wow, they... Strategic redeployment from Bordeaux to the border was quicker than just regular movement from Bayonne to Saint-Palais. That's crazy. Sure, we will give them energy. It's metal we need, but we're not only at -10, but -51 here. How much do we produce? Only 92. Yeah, it's not a lot. Okay, wow, 3 more transports down. But again, they're building so many, it's not likely. Okay, almost all of our tanks are in position. We have only 53%. 50% in August. Saint-Palais, okay. So yeah, we're gonna need a lot more troops on the border, it appears, to actually break through. Then again, we do have our tank armies and our reserve, a couple behind, which are not actually on the border. So they don't count. And if we do get Romania, they might count their troops as well, and they will start moving to that border as well. Kranz, okay. Almost all of our troops are back in position in the north of Prussia. Well, East Prussia. This would be East Prussia. Labio. Labio. Yeah, they're just eating all the fuel on their way to their positions near the border. What is this? That's not a lot. Huh. Interesting, I think. Oh, whoa, wait, what? What is this? We are lacking troops here. Huh, interesting. Yeah, I kind of think I'm gonna need to build those then. Yeah, here they are, actually. You're already building them. Just like, hang on, I'm lacking forces. Oh, right, here they are. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna need more brigades, and we currently have Insterburg. Good. So an AA in Gorlish and in Novi Zax. And I always, but seriously, always forget. Oh, yes, you are redeploying. You're going to be another army, which is good. And here they... Oh, another reserve. Well, we don't really have room for you, except for here. Dunkirk. Everywhere else, every naval base has been covered, except for Split. You know what? You are going to redeploy there then. Just, you never know if they do something really weird. Von Francius, you can take it. It might happen. Also, we're really close to getting production left over, so we can actually build more forces, which is good. And okay, cool. Escorts down. We do have a lot of manpower, actually. Eastern Azores, another transport. Small air search radar, and of course, my troops are done. So, Allows research of small navigation radar under fighters, which is this one. I will actually switch them over. What will it do? Surface detection goes up. It's not. Surface detection is good on CAGs because that is against. It's actually to decipher anything on the surface. Surface detection helps with catching submarines. Okay, so you're September 3rd, which is actually just above Small Arms 5. There we go. You go there. Upgrading my airplanes. They will go up in efficiency in 2 days anyway. So AA and Gorlish is probably far down, but how far I don't know. Gorlish and Novi Zax. Okay, that's the 28th and the 31st. We have the 32nd also. Yeah, 32nd is the highest one we have. So you are going first AA on the 28th, second AA on the 31st. Where are you? It would be here. And the ATs on the same brigades, basically. When we can find them. Novi Zax. And one on Golish. Oh, they're actually quite far up then. No, they're not here. Finding them. Gorlish. Here we go. There we go. Now they both have 4 and they both need leaders. Yeah, let's get them some random level 2s, I guess. Better than nothing. I mean, we are getting really low on leaders. It's just kind of annoying. Von Lutzov and this guy. Here, Berlin. Huh. Our capital is now a leader in the... Yeah, it's weird, huh? Oh well. It's on the move to split. Kran's army, like the division, good. You can actually attach to... Not a core. I don't want it to core. Reserve and army probably is the best one. Yeah, just attach for no reason, but then you're not on this list at least. What is this? Oh, what is this? Huh? We have an army corps with all the armies detached, so that is kind of odd. That is actually really odd. And this one is the... Oh, nope, that one was actually attached. And this one is not attached. Okay, Grojec, okay. Is there any army available? Just a 6th in Paris. Yeah, they're getting a new army. That's going to Heeresgruppe Mittel. So that would be the 7th army, I think. I believe. 7th Armee. Which will be attached to Heeresgruppe Mittel. Süd already is filled up. No, it's not possible. Wow, it is actually. Oh, right, it has both the Panzer armies. Well, that's not what we want. I think that's the Model Armee. Yes, you need to be reattached to Nord. Okay, yeah, they're now moving into position. It's good. It's good. 7th Army. I need Fortress Buster, Winter Specialist. That's actually not a bad one here, Mr. Hell. And we actually have... This core is also completely undetached. Wow. Let's attach them all to this guy in Bebra. And then, of course, attach the entire division to the 7th Army as well. There we go. I think at least it's the 7th that we need, so... Here's Group Mittel has the 7th and the 4th. Then here's Group Nord has the 2nd and the 5th. And Zuid has the 1st and the 3rd and the 6th is in Paris. Yeah, that's perfectly correct. So... Yes, okay, so now we actually are 18 IC over. And that's where we are going to build some divisions. So 1, 2, 3. Takes 100 days, and we have at least 100 days until we start. So, I think I would like some rocket artillery, actually. Tech-wise, we're still doing the second one. They're not as strong, but just a little. I mean, it's a little bit. What is their difference? So they have a weaker soft attack, which will outrank them in the end. Defensiveness is a bit lower as well. They're faster though. They cost more supplies, and they are quicker to build. Huh. Yeah. And both cost 40. Have for the organization 1k strength. You know, just because we can. Let's do this. I want parallel 4 in a series of 2. Actually, I want them parallel to be 8. No, 6. 6 would fill up 7th army. So that's a serial of 1 for 6. A serial of 1 for 8, and then 8 parallels would be 4 cores. And if we add, how many cores? I do need 3 for that one army that we're currently, the 7th army, we need 3. So yeah, just this. This is fine. Serial, just 6 parallel, and we need 3 parallel for an AT group. Yeah. 3 cores, and the same with a AA group. Tank destroyer is the same as anti-tank, only actual motorized, so it has 7 speed instead of 4. And there we go. And production, I do want them up quite high though, but not above my panzers really. Let's see, let's move these guys down, these down, and these down, and see if that is enough to cover them. Then again, my panzers, ooh, that still takes a while to finish those up. They won't be ready in time for deployment, sadly. Well, at least some ships are done in April, and the infrastructure is another load done in January. Okay. Well, continue on, and it's still not 1941. Wow. We've just been busy with the armies, redeploying them. Where are they redeploying actually? Janneke. Oh, perfect position actually. And 31st needs to autosave apparently. Here we go. Ooh, supplies. Yeah, rare materials. We get an offer. Give them energy for a little bit of money. Yeah, we're making lots of money, but for no real reason. Oh well, oh well. Any Unterseeboats flotilla? Ah, yes, this one is doing nothing. Actually, pretty damn good fleet, to be honest. If we look at this one, this is a 4. That's a 4, and that's a 4. Huh. The third one is convoy rating. It's just not doing a thing. So these guys, yeah, Klaassen. Where do I want you to go? Can I get you to rebase here? No, I cannot. Gibraltar is not helping at all. I can go into Gibraltar, but I cannot really pass it. Okay, so go here. Cannot. Why? Why can you not do this then? Now this is weird. So move order can go here. Oh, you don't have that range then? Wow, they don't. So if I do this, no, they just don't have the range. That's weird. Oh well. They don't have that range required. Yeah, they're only 800. So, it's because some things have been upgraded, but not their range, which is a shame. Really a shame. And we are in 1941 almost. Well, let's first look here. Acoustic torpedo, September 3rd. Separation, March 8th, 1943. These two are 1942. Then December 6th, 1941. 1941, 41. And let's see what happens now with everything here. And we're in a new year, so first list is still the same in order. 14, 17. Oh, hello, education has shot up to February. That's a big jump. Just really good. February 27th. There we go. 14, 13, 18, 19, 22. Human wave. Ah, yes. The plane stuff finishes early April already. So our aircraft could be upgraded in time for the war with Russia. Single engine airframe. Oh, 2 more, yes. Small arms, well, aero engine has definitely passed it. Steel production done in June already. Flying bomb, October 4th. Isotope separation jumped up to May 12th, 1942. Interesting. And that would be, yeah, because it's a 1942 tech, so it's done really early in 1942 in this case. And having civil nuclear research allows us to produce the thing. And actually, I think, yeah, we can definitely cut back on the amount of spies we are doing. So we're going to get some decryption machines up. You're gonna lock, you're gonna get free. April 17th, both of them. That will allow us to better read the enemy's weaponry and see what they actually have against us. I think I can get one more. Yeah, there are a lot of spies going around. Definitely single engine aircraft armaments. April 10th. Wow. Quicker than aero engine. That one I've been doing for a few days, months. Well, at least weeks already. Anything else? Industry, production. How long would that take to get up there? September 10th. Okay, gonna start them. That efficiency in production will help once the actual war with Russia starts, so we get those pretty damn quickly. And refining for rare materials would also be good, but I still need some spies, so I think I will heavy tank armor 2 will be replaced by rare materials refining technique. And now to check the world. Well, we're doing fine here. We might, if we want, we could, in essence, put up some forces here in Finland just to be complete dicks to Russia. And yeah, but then they could raid the supply convoys going there. That's annoying. Of course, let's check diplomacy first. Romania. You're definitely coming our way now, so soon enough they shall be part of the Axis as well, I believe. Persia has just way too little threat on them, which is a shame. And same with Yunnan clique, they could also join. Spain also too much on that. Portugal not moving right now, also neutrality issues. Sweden is, where are you moving? You're moving towards the Allies. Too bad. Switzerland, influenced by Germany, aligning to the Allies. We have enough threat on Switzerland, though. So if they were to actually get to us, then we can ask them to join. Which is also kind of insane. Switzerland, suddenly part of the Axis, the most as the... Ah, yes, they are aligning, but they are still aligning to both sides, which is, I think, just hard-coded into the USA. But they are still drifting way towards me, so they're gonna get stuck right here, and then they cannot grant those facilities at all to the Allies for that moment. And then Japan will do the hard-coded Pearl Harbor attack, and they will still be... Yeah. Spain is drifting towards us, at least. Nationalist China is drifting towards us, but they also have the neutrality issues. That would be communist ally China right there. Romania will, in the next few months, be a part of us, and then be able to. Then we have a broad front versus the Soviet Union. So Japan, how are you doing? Well, you do have a lot of islands down here, which is good. Truk. Indochina, of course. Siam is the puppet of Japan, acquired through. We took basically. What is this? Rebels! They're dealing with rebels here in Hanoi. No, Hanoi is down here. That's Hanoi. Or Saigon, actually, here. So, yeah, they. Indochina was French, and then we beat the French, and Japan annexed Indochina from them. Out here they have, oh, they have older, wow, they have a lot of garrisons here, but lots of troops around it, which is annoying. They have some cavalry down here. They have Taiwan, of course, which has always been a part of Japan, I think. I think they start with Taiwan. And of course here, this is a little bit empty. They have most of the forces here on the west side. Then here it's empty in China, so I don't know. Maybe they should just declare on a communist China and get that over with. Menkukuo is of course a puppet as well. They do seem to lack a lot of their forces, so... And then there are... Well, they do have a... Wow. It's as if maybe the AI is actually triggered for sea invasions, because they have a lot of transport ships and a lot of marines ready here in the south of the Japanese Isles. For the rest, they don't seem to have that many forces. Interesting. Naval units, they do have some. Yeah, definitely have some naval units. Lots of transports as well, which they are kind of in need of. And of course they do have a lot of forces on the border with Russia, which can also be very useful. Ooh, Force 6 Japanese... Japanese Expeditionary Army for Manchukuo. That's Manchukuo and Menkukuo. Under Chinese puppet masters, basically. They do have a lot of forces here to beat up Russia, so we might want to get Japan involved to take... Russia a little bit by surprise as well. And then of course there is Italy being beat up by the English down here. No real surprise there, but they have taken a lot of territory going south. Huh, that's interesting though. But yeah, they're being beat up from the north at least by the English. There are some Ethiopian troops as well. And of course, they have taken El Alamein. Nice, yeah. This is the area where tanks cannot get into. I think I was actually watching a documentary in which they mentioned the name of this area. It's called a depression. I'm not sure the name of the depression, but it's the something depression. Basically, it's a sand desert where no tanks can pass. Yeah, they're relatively safe in the west. I mean, Vichy France is still not officially part of the Axis, so the Allies have no reason to invade here yet. So if they can take Egypt, that would really be helpful. Anyway, I think that's about it. Yeah, we can check Finnish lines exist. It's a distraction for Russia, that's for sure. Then there are, of course, they have just amassed so many troops on this border. Yeah. They really have. And finally, let's just look at historical plans. Unternehmen Barbarossa. Added to. And this would be Barbarossa. 1st Panzer, 2nd Panzer, and 3rd Panzer. So 3 Panzer armies, but these might be split up one, I'm not sure. You can see they had 1 army, 2 armies, 3 armies, 4 armies, 5, 6, 7 armies. Ooh, 7 full armies, and we are currently working on our 6th. Von Leeb, von Bock, and von Rundstedt. Yeah, but they did attack from the Romanian border as well, so that's something we can do too. Of course, this is a pocket that's to be taken. Well, this is one of the first pockets they took, which is good. And where are the marshes again? Need to check that. Ah, yes, just avoiding the marshes by going north of them. And here we don't want any troops to go through, so Okay, so yes, this is the future for this year. First off, of course, we're going to need to get many troops out there so we can actually attain a chance of taking this out before August. I want to thank you all for watching. I will see you guys later.